do you capitalize on, over 300 million people on Facebook? I mean, it's bigger than the United States. So, what do you do with that as a local small business? Well, first thing you have to make sure that you have your brain wrapped around is that the web, Facebook's the same way, but the web in general, it has no boundaries, large or small. So people used to think that its global nature made it not relevant to the local situation, but that's absolutely not true. It manifests itself, or it arranges itself around an idea. If that idea is a geography or a name of a business or whatever, you type in insurance providers in Rock Hill, then the results come back, insurance providers in Rock Hill. So it can be small, large, local, whatever. Facebook's the same way in the sense that don't think because of its size that it's not relevant to the local person, because it actually is relevant to the individual human being. That's what's so amazing about social media, is the reason it's taken off and it's so big is because each individual person has their own personalized experience when they go into social media. And so someone in your marketplace, in your city, is going to have their group of friends, the businesses they recognize, the groups that they've joined that are relevant to their geographical location, the Chamber After Hours Facebook page that they joined, or that kind of thing. So you have first of all, a good thing to understand about it is that it's not irrelevant to you because it's so big. Instead, it just demonstrates how many individuals in your marketplace are participating in this phenomenon. Now, there's three things to consider, in my opinion, as of now, when using Facebook, and there's actually some more, but three big ones. One is that there's a personal profile, there's the page, and then there's advertising. And there are three different things. The personal profile is, my Jason Broadwater's personal profile page. And I have my friends that I've chosen to friend because I want to be friends with them. I personally don't use my personal profile for a marketing tool because I just, I would use it to the extent that I put on there what I do, and every time I kind of meet somebody and we become friends and they're interested in what I do, then they ping me about it, they send me an email or something. But I don't post on my wall, my personal wall and stuff, business-oriented things. I keep it a smaller circle of my friends and whatnot. That's my personal choice. There's nothing wrong with that in terms of thinking. Don't think that you have to all of a sudden become this person who's going to be hammering your friends with sales messages to use Facebook in a productive way, from a small business point of view or from a medium-sized business point of view. So let's look at small business first. So then there's the page. The page is where you create a page for a company, an entity, and that is a marketing thing. You're getting fans and followers, and you are telling about what your company's up to, what you're doing, the charity that you're sponsoring, the thing you're participating in, the new person you hired, kind of the newsreel, and all that stuff that you're doing on with your company would be posted there. It creates a sense of community. People will follow you because they're interested in your services. They'll follow you for the extended period of time that they are shopping and doing due diligence and all that kind of stuff. Very powerful tool to have your own page, and you can manipulate it, you can dress it out, you can have promotions. Once we get up to 200 fans, we'll give away a $200 Visa card, that kind of thing. So it's a very powerful communications tool, the fan page, for an entity, for a company. And then thirdly, you have advertising. The advertising's in the right column mostly, and it's ads that are run on people's Facebooks while they're looking at their friends and their friends' comments. You can control to a very wonderful degree the demographic that you want your ad to show up in front of and the key terms that could be relevant to it, so that you are very well able to target people in your local community who are using Facebook who meet your criteria for demographic, and you can give them a succinct message and entice them to click on it to go somewhere else. So those are the three things: your personal profile, your page that you need to have managed, and then your Facebook advertising.